Hello everybody and welcome back to Sweet and Sour Soccer, and we've got another video for you Wolves fans, and it could be potentially the start of something great, an actual summer transfer window for Wolves fans that we can be excited about. How long has it been since we've been able to say that? Guys, before I jump in, do us a favour, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new here so you can be kept up to date with all of the summer transfer news for Wolves, but also the confirmed signings. Guys, let's dive right into the first player, and he needs no second introduction, Joao Palhinha. It seems like we've been linked with this guy for God knows how long now. We were linked with him in January. We were definitely linked with him last summer. We might even have been linked with him the January before that. At this point, I really don't know. The second player, new player for Wolves, Matheus Nunes. Now, this is a player that has attracted interest from other Premier League clubs in the last 6 months, 12 months, which I will come on to in a moment. But first of all, I do want to jump into Joao Palhinha. What do we know about him? Well, we all know he's 26 years of age. We all know he's a defensive midfielder. He was always going to be the replacement for Neves. Now, should Neves have been sold last summer or maybe in January when it was looking more likely that he was going to leave Wolves at some point, this has always kind of been Neves' replacement. He's a defensive midfielder, Portuguese. I don't need to say that. The reported fee ranges from 21 to 26 million. I haven't really seen any reports higher than 26 million. If you have, let me know in the comments. But I have seen fees as low as 21 million pounds. We know this is a good player. He's a Portuguese champion. He's won 3 Portuguese League Cups, and I think he's also won their version of the Super Cup domestically. He's a very good player. Would he be able to fill Neves' shoes? That's a difficult question because Neves over the last 12 months has just become an absolute monster. It's no secret that 18 months ago I wasn't Neves' biggest fan. I thought he could have done more. But this season, head and shoulders Wolves player of the year for me. As good as Jose Sar's been, I think he's been our second best player. Neves been incredible. This guy would have shoes to fill, and I think he could do it. Let's move on to Matheus Nunes. What do we know? 23 years of age. He's a central midfielder, more of that old-fashioned number 8, a bit like a Steven Gerrard. I'm not saying he is that kind of player, but he does tend to get more goals and assists to his name. Also Portuguese, let's not go there. The reported fee is around £27 million. Now, what's worth keeping in mind about Nunes? Newcastle made inquiries, very serious inquiries about this player in January, and he said that he was not going to go to Newcastle. Reports from January up until only a couple of weeks ago was that apparently he's on record as saying he turned down Newcastle in January, and he said he would turn down any Wolves advancements in the summer. I'll repeat that. He is on record as saying he would turn down an offer from Wolves in the summer. Now, that's not good if you're a Wolves fan. However, over the last 24 hours, well, I should say 12 hours, it has been reported by some quite serious news outlets, specifically as well in Portugal, that Wolves are serious about him. Sporting are willing to let him go. Could it be happening? Could we get both Palhinha and Nunes? We have to wait and see. Because Neves and Moutinho are such similar players, and if you want to throw in Dendoncker there, you can, but I'm not going to. This is a more balanced midfield. Now, that's taking nothing away from Neves and Moutinho. They've been unbelievable for us over the last 3-4 years. But when you've got Palhinha, who is that more of a defensive midfielder, a Rodri, a Fabinho type player. I'm not saying he's as good as them. Declan Rice, you throw that in there as well. He will sit there in front of the defence and just mop things up, intercept, and just bring the ball out from the back. Nunes is more of a Yes, he can do the defensive work, but he does have more, through balls to his name. He likes to drive with the ball. He's more than happy to link up with the attacking play, something that Wolves have been crying out for a number of years now. Now, is there a third player that Wolves have been linked to overnight that could potentially come to the Molineux? Do I tease you? I won't tease you. I'll give you the facts of what we know already. Nico Gonzalez, he had his breakthrough season with Barcelona last season. He made 4 Champions League appearances, 27 in La Liga, 2 goals, 1 assist. He is a midfielder and he plays that modern pivot role, more of a holding defensive player, a bit like a Busquets. I'm not saying he's that type of player. Obviously, I think Busquets is the best defensive midfielder I've ever seen, but he is from that same mold. Very young, 20 years of age, Spanish, not Portuguese. He's Spanish, which makes me think this deal's dead in the water already. We don't sign Spanish players, but it would potentially be a loan deal because, well, it's Barcelona. This is all they're doing at this point in time. Yeah, give us Neves and we'll give you 3 players. One of them might be on loan for a season, blah, blah, blah. And it's not just Wolves they're doing it to. They're doing it to teams all over Europe. I don't see us spending money on him because the reports in Spain, especially coming from Barcelona, they rate this guy so highly. If you were going to buy him, any club, I think you're looking at a hefty fee. So I don't see why they'd loan him out because, well, they can't really spend money. They kind of need to keep their players. But I just wanted to bring this to you because it was reported late last night that Wolves are also trying to get this deal done. Guys, do me a favor. What do you think about all 3 potential signings, specifically Nunes and Palhinha? If we can pull this off, that would be incredible. We need a striker. If we can add a striker and another centre-back, I know it seems like I'm asking for a lot, but not really, because we've hardly done any business in terms of strikers and centre-backs in the last 3 or 4 years. So this is just a backlog of players that we need. Guys, do me a favour, hit those comments, give me your thoughts, and as always, hit that like button and subscribe. Take care, and we'll see you soon.